Hey guys, it's Raven. I know I'm looking rough. It's morning. I ran out, got me something. I had to go run to Walmart. Um, so I kind of want to make this video because I don't know. I felt called and I wanted to talk to you guys about what happened last night to me. So I don't know. I don't know how long you've been following me. But I had I'm a part of a singles group, and I've been in it for over 2 years, and so I had to do a new members meeting, and I had to basically tell them about the club and everything like that. Okay, so in our spiritual community, you can kind of feel, it's like you can feel like when it's like your type of people, like it's something magnetic about finding your tribe, finding someone. So there was this older woman, that came in, and I don't know, I just sensed this vibe from her. But and she was very nice, very sweet, and I'm introducing everybody. So my thing is, I'm gonna be real honest with you. I was gonna introduce people and I was gonna get out. That was my plan, that was my goal. So I introduced everybody, and I was like, okay, great. But for some reason, I don't know what it was. Everybody left to go bowl. Me and the woman stayed, and we started talking. We just started talking about different things, And I don't tell much about what I do, here with helping people manifest, because this is a different part of my life that, yes, I want to grow into eventually. But right now, I'm like, I keep it on the hush hush, because it's like it's more accepted now than it was when I first started years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago. Professionally, when I started, it wasn't as acceptable as it is now. Anyway, let's get back to the story time. So then she's like, we start talking. She's like, man, I wish there was an event for law of attraction. All of a sudden, y'all, it's like my brain just went like, what? And it was just like, because like I said, I just felt this good vibe about her. And so, we were talking about, she's a New Yorker. She's a survivor of 9/11. She was telling me about, what happened with, she saw the towers fall, and her daughter was supposed to actually go to the World Trade Center. And by the grace of God, the bus was late. And by the time the bus got there, the towers already hit. So it was so like surreal to hear her story, and how she would tell me, like angels, God, was telling her peace, and it was just, I'm telling y'all, it's just like how you feel like when people are meant to be in your life, your soul tribe, or how you're supposed to come across people when God sends you the right person to talk to. Because y'all know, like lately I have been going through it. Y'all know this. And even with my surgery, seeing who's the right people I need to be with, And what was so crazy, she hit on those things, and, I didn't have to tell her nothing. So and it was like, I started feeling these tears of release and it wasn't like sad tears. It was like tears of joy. Like, it was almost like someone gets it. Someone gets me. Someone's understanding what I'm going through at this time, and she's like, she told me about the self-care. She was like, you're not taking care of yourself. She's like, you're taking care of everybody else but yourself. I was like, oh shit, you right. Sorry for cussing y'all. I was like, yeah, pretty much. That's what I'm going through. That's what I'm hitting on. And so she was telling me, about my children, how to protect them, how to protect myself, because I when I do this, I pull a lot of energy, and it's not all good energy, you know what I'm saying? And I do my little cord cutting, I do, my prayers and all that stuff. But she gave me some extra tips to do, and I'm like, okay, cool, I'm thankful. She sat there, we prayed together. Shoot, we were in the bowling alley, y'all, praying. And it was like, I did not care where I was. I was like so enthralled with this woman and listening to her. And she, we were laughing. Y'all, she even told me about a coochie spa. And I was like, coochie spa? What is a coochie spa? I'm bust out laughing because you can't say coochie. and not laugh. I ain't trying to be funny. And so, and I knew about the yoni, the herbs and stuff, and people be going to places, getting their coochie detoxified, and having a glass of champagne and shit. And stuff. Sorry, y'all, I'm cussing. But I was like, okay. I said, after I have my little surgery, I might check that out. I might do that. But, like I said, she prayed over me. She gave me tips. And we talked about manifesting, law of attraction. I'm like, it was almost as if Spirit says, listen, and I'm giving you wisdom on how to do what you're doing and come at it at a better angle to help others. Because there's knowledge she was hitting me, and I'm like, I see which way I'm supposed to go. Like, I've been working on manifesting classes. I've been working on, giving uplifting, encouraging. I wanted to mold the two together. And when she started talking, and it was basically the idea that I had, and it was just like, wow. And she's like, I wish there was a class for it. And I was already thinking like, man, I want to make a class for this. I want to make a manifestation class. I want to, be able to mix self-love in that, because a lot of times we don't give ourselves enough self-love. So it was just like amazing how God will put people on your path to straight you, to get you on the right path. And even like when we were talking about, and she just brought it up. Remember, I was telling you I had issues like with people not feeling, and she's like, those people aren't energetically aligned with you. And you may be sad that y'all on a different path gotta let go, but they just not on your path anymore. They're not on the right vibration. They gotta do what they gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. Once if they get back on your level, if you get, where you want to be, then great. But you can't concern yourself with that. You have to work on you. You have to focus on you. And I was like, bet, man. So I'm like, I guess my message for this is, listen when God brings you somebody. Don't look at how it is. Because like I said, the older woman, light skin, she had the curly hair. She was funny as hell. She was laughing. She was cussing. And she would even tell, she like, I'm not perfect. I believe this, I do this, X, Y, Z. But she lived her life. And it was just amazing. And I'm like, man, I want to get somebody encouraged and enthralled like she just really encouraged and enthralled me. Like, I was just caught, y'all. And my friends, they were like, why you ain't going bowling? Why you ain't doing this? I'm like, me and Miss, we talking. We talking right now. And she just smiled and laughed. Cause, she was just like, I'll spit this knowledge to her, but she was just very nice. And so I laughed because she was like, we talked so much. She looked at the time, y'all. I got there. We started talking from 7, and it was almost 10 o'clock at night. And she was like, oh girl, I'm being late for my my karaoke. She loved to sing. So she's like, I can't hit them notes, but I'm gonna try to hit them notes. So I was just laughing. I'm like, okay. And like I said, y'all already know, my time was from 6:20 to 6:40. I was trying to leave when bowling started around 7. But, like I said, it was like God kept me there, and I listened, and it was just a mind-opening experience. I got the stuff that she told me to get. She told me to get some salt, cleanse my energy, cleanse my house, told me how to cleanse my house and everything, how to anoint my kids, to anoint myself. I was like, boom, I'm ready, baby. Let's get it. And so it's like the day before I saw a double rainbow. And then it's like God bringing this person into my life. Y'all, the signs are adding up. God is like, I'm preparing you for this blessing. I'm preparing you for this great path. Get the fudge sickle ready, okay? They're like, I'm bringing people in to help you navigate through this. I'm helping you to get to the double blessing that you deserve, that you've been working so hard for. It's like my time, like, the storm from the other day came out of nowhere, because we were chilling. Next thing I know, it was just like, and then to see that double rainbow, it was so beautiful. And I told my son the last time I saw a double rainbow, it was before he was born. It was a couple months before he was born, because I felt so lonely. And I felt so sad. And I was just like, God, what, I want children. But I felt like I couldn't get pregnant. I couldn't have no babies, nothing like that. So I saw a double rainbow, not gonna lie. And I was young. So I was like, Lord, what would that mean? What would that double rainbow mean when I first saw it? And then a couple of months later, I got pregnant with my son. Now his daddy ain't crap, but but he gave me that blessing. God gave me that blessing, and it's been an amazing ride. It's been incredible ride. So y'all look for your blessings. Look for, when people cross your path, don't take it for granted. Don't take it for granted, because that could be your earth angel walking through. Okay? So I hope everyone has a blessed and wonderful day.